Yo YouTube, it's Tay Takes. We tapping back in with another video. This one is going to be on Baker Mayfield, right? It's been a lot of talk. Is Baker or is it Sam Darnold who should be starting for the Carolina Panthers, right? Obviously, Sam has already had his chance, and he's yet to do anything with it, right? If I'm not mistaken, Sam might have been with the Panthers for the 2 years, right? If I'm not mistaken, maybe 1 year, but if I'm not mistaken, 2. So he's had opportunities to prove that he's a starting quarterback, right? And if he had proved that already, quite frankly, I wouldn't even be making this video right now, because Baker Mayfield would have never went to Carolina. Once again, Carolina is getting someone else's second slops. Is that how it go? I think it's sloppy seconds. My bad. My bad. But they're getting someone else's sloppy seconds, right? Sam Darnold didn't work out for the Jets. Carolina gives them a try and says maybe he can be our franchise player. Maybe he just need to change the scenery. That, dumpster fucking shit over there in New York for the Jets is horrible. If we get him over here in our organization where things are a little bit more stable, maybe he can, succeed. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case for the Carolina Panthers. So here they are again, getting someone else's sloppy seconds. Same situation with Cleveland. It's a dumpster mess over there. Maybe he'll succeed better in our organization. Only difference is Baker Mayfield is clearly a better player than Sam Darnold. He's clearly a better quarterback. He's clearly a guy who can be a starting quarterback in this league, right? I'm one to believe that he needs good players around him. Yeah, I mean, something like he had in Cleveland, where he had a decent offensive line. You had not one, but 2 fucking backs coming out of the backfield who are absolute beasts. Maybe both top 10 in the league. Definitely top 10 in the league for me, actually. And then you had 2, maybe one tier 1 receiver, then a tier 2, high tier 2. So you got a Batman and Robin at receiver, and Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr., right? Even though he didn't have much success with Odell, he still had him on the squad. He still was a threat on any given play, and the defense has to account for that. So whether you're actually, putting up the numbers or not, like, having him on the team is always going to stretch out the field for you. So it's going to play some type of role in your success, even if it doesn't show up in the stat sheet. But I say all of that to say, Baker was brought to Carolina to be the starting quarterback. Obviously, you just didn't want to give it to him, and you didn't want to just put yourself in that position where you look so weak and just, on your knees begging Baker to be your quarterback when he was in the predicament that he was in. So he actually needed you guys much more than y'all needed him. Talking about Carolina, right? But in this sense, Carolina is really very happy to have Baker. They're very happy that Baker has stepped in, and the guys on the team is, taking a liking to him, as well as the coaches and the upper management. They like how he came into the building. They like the leadership qualities that he's bringing to the table, and he seems to have matured over the process he went through with the Cleveland Browns. So this might be a good fit for him. I think they're going to definitely have to surround him with more talent, but maybe this could be the start to something. Sam Darnold will obviously be going in the near future. Granted, hopefully Baker can stay healthy because they might go into the season with Darnold, but I don't see them ending the season with Darnold on the team. And you can get some great value. Someone's going to be willing to pay Sam, if you ask me. I think he'll get a third shot. I think he'll get the same result, and then ultimately after that he'll probably just end up being like a overqualified second string quarterback, and he won't be getting paid as much money as he is right now, but he'll have a long career. You know what I mean? And with the chance to probably take, some spots. But like I said, he's probably just going to end up being an overall overqualified second string quarterback. But it's all over with as far as the wait to see who was going to start. You know what I mean? Now we don't have to speculate. We don't have to think about it. We know who it is. Shit, quite frankly, I knew who it was already, just because y'all brought him into the organization, and then we just heard nothing but good thing after good thing after good thing about him into the media. Obviously, Carolina team is pumping that into the media and creating their own narrative, which is nothing wrong with that. But you know what I mean? You was hearing much more about Baker than you was hearing about Sam. And ultimately, man, that's my take on it. I'm gonna keep this one short. Get in the comment box, like, subscribe. It's T Takes. We out of here. Let's get it. Ha!